Welcome to your daily focus for October the 6th, 2015. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and I want to take a moment to thank you, truly, from the bottom of my heart, for all the love and all the support that you send my way each and every day. Truly, you guys rock. Now, let's get to the cards because I think we have a very strong day in front of us if we use the energy that surrounds us correctly. So, we have the High Priestess as our first card. So this is our intuition. This is our learning, growing our knowledge, strengthening our knowledge, strengthening our empowerment, tapping into our true empowerment, not allowing the self-doubt to come in. We do have the Nine of Swords here. Okay, so here's the self-doubt. So this is where we worry. This is where the concern comes in. This is where the sleepless nights show up. This is where we get aggravated that we're not moving forward fast enough, or we are confused about where we want to set our goals, where we want to aim, where we want to put our drive. And then we have the Chariot, which is focusing on our drive, focusing on our path forward. So with these three cards together, I would have to say to not allow the negative to come into our lives today. Okay, so just, yell stop in your head or something when a negative thought appears. The I can't do it, I'm not strong enough, I'm not capable enough, I don't have enough knowledge for this, I don't have enough backing for this, I don't have enough support. The money's not there. The people aren't there. Nothing is coming together. Remember, we are just coming off of a Mercury retrograde. Or we will be coming off a Mercury retrograde. Maybe I'm wishing it a little bit ahead of time. I think we're still in the Mercury retrograde, actually. And even though, I think it's the 8th or the 9th, the Mercury retrograde is over. But we're still in that period of where Mercury was retrograding until I think October 20th or 21st or 22nd, somewhere in there. So don't get frustrated with yourself. Don't try and push the energy too far forward too fast. Don't try and overstep a boundary. Take it slowly. Take it one moment at a time. Okay, I'd like to say one day at a time, but it's one moment at a time. Okay, things will come together in its divine timing. So you have to have a faith in who you are, your talents, your wisdom, your values, a belief in yourself. And if things aren't coming together, then don't worry about it because they're not supposed to yet. There's something more beautiful and more beautiful waiting for you on your path forward. So now I don't see relationships here, but it could be in a relationship. It could be a job. It could be a career move. It could be a new business you're trying to start up. It could be moving to a new location or a new home, and things just seem to not be coming together as you want them, or communication is stifled, or you had an argument today or yesterday, more than likely, and you're playing it over in your mind and you're seeing how you were at fault or how it could have went better and had you said this or done that. Things, we beat ourselves up so much when things just don't come together instantly. We are in that world that demands everything be now. We can't wait. Okay. If you went back, say 50 years, okay, you bought the item at the store when you had enough money to buy the item at the store. Nowadays, if we want it, we just charge it on our credit card. And then we figure out how to pay off the credit card. And then sometimes we don't figure out how to pay off the credit card because something else happens and we need that money for something else. And so then the credit card doesn't get paid off. And pretty soon, before you know it, we snowball because of this instant gratification that we feel that we have to have. So sometimes we have an argument with a person and we think, well, that's it. I should have done it this way and I should have done it that way. And that's the way it is now. Not necessarily. Okay, it more than likely allowed you both a growing experience in knowing how the other person felt. So we need to step into our maturity and think it through and go back and revisit the conversation, but with the person and say, you know what, you were right here, but I'm feeling strong still about this point here, and talk it through. Everything doesn't need to be instant. And I think we are in so much of a mindset that everything needs to be instant. And once we have a conversation or once we look for a house and we can't find the perfect house instantly, then there just can't be a perfect house out there. Maybe I'm not supposed to be moving at all. And so and then all the self-doubt comes in. So you need to take it back. You need to take that deep breath. You need to focus on what you truly want. Okay, we have the Chariot here. We need to focus on what we truly want. Look at the priorities. What are the priorities right now in your life? That is where you want to put your energy today and nowhere else. We have 29, celebration. 9 plus 2 is 11. What a powerful number. And we start with the High Priestess. So, this is a day to appreciate yourself. This is a day to appreciate your gifts, your talents, your values, the beauty of who you are. This is a day not to get all keyed up over what might be, what might go wrong, what isn't coming together quite yet. Things will come together. So meditate, pray. Don't allow, when you put your head on that pillow tonight and you go and you're exhausted and you go to close your eyes and all of a sudden your brain starts working, schedule that time with yourself throughout the day to play over some things that are nagging at you, bothering you, so that you can see a way through it, so that you can get that aha moment, so that you can, and I mean, it's your thoughts, so take control of that thought. Don't allow it to play out, because if we allow our thoughts to play out, I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10 it becomes a very negative thought. So take control of it and imagine a beautiful outcome. Think about how you can tap into your own empowerment today, your strength. The High Priestess is all about empowerment, strengthening who you are through your wisdom, through your intuition. And this is even understanding the abundance that is already around you. So we may feel as if we are not moving forward, but we are moving forward every day. And we need to understand that everything isn't now, that we do have to wait for things to develop in its own time. And then if we allow ourselves to say, okay, so I didn't get that job, so there's got to be something better out there. The next job, the next step. I think it's really a belief in ourselves today that we need. I think we really need to pull ourselves in. We really need to ground ourselves. We really need to focus on the priorities of what we truly want going forward and take a hold of that energy that surrounds us, that is trying to confuse us, that's trying to allow self-sabotage to come in, to think that we are not good enough, or we are not smart enough, or we are not prepared enough, or allowing the fears to take over. And we need to just celebrate who we are and where we are going, and know that it will come together in its own due time. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.